What happens to your sex life, libido, and relationships when you age? The shocking truth you never talk about. Before we begin, hit the like button, share this video with friends who need to hear this, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below with your thoughts on today's topic. Have you noticed changes in your libido or sex life as you've aged? Let's dive in and uncover the science and real-life experiences behind it. Introduction: shocking facts about sex, aging, and desire. Did you know that over 50% of men over 50 experience erectile dysfunction, and almost 75% of women report a significant drop in sexual desire post-menopause? These aren't just statistics, they're warnings that most of us aren't prepared to face. What happens to your body, your mind, and your relationship when libido changes, hormones shift, and sex isn't as spontaneous as it used to be? We don't talk about this enough. Most conversations about sex focus on youth, porn, and performance, but what about middle-aged intimacy, hormone decline, and real-world relationship struggles? Today, we'll explore these topics, combining expert research, neuroscience, and real-life examples, while also sharing practical solutions to reignite desire at any age. Before we start, remember, like, share, subscribe, and comment below if you want to see more content like this. Your input shapes our channel. Part 1: Men, Erectile Dysfunction, and the Myth of Viagra. Timeline: early 20s-40s. Many young men today are caught in a performance trap. With the rise of porn consumption, unrealistic expectations, and social pressures, men feel immense anxiety about erections. Research from the Journal of Sexual Medicine, 2016, shows that men under 40 increasingly report performance-related erectile dysfunction despite being physically healthy. A lot of young men turn to Viagra or similar PDE5 inhibitors, thinking they need to produce the hardest, most impressive erection ever on the first date or sexual encounter. But here, the hidden problem: Viagra creates a completely different type of erection than a natural one. It may look impressive, but it disconnects men from normal sexual arousal and timing, creating a cycle of dependency and anxiety. Practical example: Jake, 28, admitted that after starting Viagra in his early 20s, he became obsessed with peak performance. By 30, he reported that natural intimacy felt less satisfying and his partner noticed a difference. Psychological distress, not physical inability, was often the real culprit. Middle age: 50s-60s. For older men, erectile dysfunction is often compounded by partners' physiological changes. Vaginal atrophy, dryness, and reduced lubrication are common post-menopause, making intercourse painful even if the man regains erection through medication. Science check: a 2019 study in Menopause journal found that while testosterone therapy and PDE5 inhibitors improve male sexual performance, women often require vaginal moisturizers or estrogen therapy to achieve comfort. This mismatch can lead to frustration, infidelity, or emotional disconnection in couples. If you've ever struggled with mismatch in desire or performance like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more evidence-based sex health insights. Part 2: Women's Libido, Menopause, and Attitude. Timeline: 40s-60s. Women's libido often decreases during menopause due to hormonal changes. Estrogen and testosterone decline, leading to vaginal dryness, thinning tissue, and reduced spontaneous desire. However, studies show that attitude toward sex is far more predictive of postmenopausal satisfaction than hormones alone. Lon et al., 2013. Women who maintain a positive attitude toward sex and actively seek solutions report higher satisfaction. Those who accept menopause as a sexual death sentence often disengage entirely. Practical example: Claire, 52, felt her libido vanish suddenly. After consulting a sex therapist, starting hormone replacement therapy (HRT), and using a vaginal moisturizer, she reported renewed enjoyment in intimacy despite physical aging. Key insight: libido is not just chemical, it's psychological. Childhood experiences, cultural messaging, and sexual self-perception profoundly influence adult sexual behavior. Before we move to relationships and infidelity, comment below: did you ever feel your childhood shaped your sexual confidence or performance? Part 3: Infidelity, Opportunity, and Life State. Erectile dysfunction, mismatched libido, and sexual dissatisfaction aren't isolated, they affect relationships. Middle-aged couples face unique temptations. 1. Opportunity: travel, financial independence, and a wide social network increase chances of extramarital affairs. 2. Temptation. Rediscovering sexual performance through medication or health improvements can lead to impulsive decisions. 3. Moral code versus desire. Infidelity is often less about love and more about opportunity and unmet sexual needs. Science insight. A 2018 meta-analysis in Archives of Sexual Behavior shows that men and women cheat at roughly similar rates by midlife, challenging the stereotype that men are naturally less monogamous. Practical example: Susan noticed that high-achieving women in their 30s struggle to find partners due to a shrinking pool of compatible men. Many end up either compromising on goals or remaining single longer, which indirectly impacts sexual satisfaction and relationship stability. Smash the like button if you want more insights on how age impacts sexual and emotional compatibility. Part 4: Parenting Children and the Sex Life Trade-off. Children bring purpose and joy, but they can drastically reduce sexual activity. Sleep deprivation, stress, and divided attention shift energy away from intimacy. Studies suggest that parents, especially mothers, report lower day-to-day sexual satisfaction than non-parents. Yet, longitudinal research shows that parenting provides greater meaning and long-term happiness, though the trade-off is a temporary decline in sexual activity. Practical advice: maintain small sexual connections, touch, kissing, and intimate conversations to preserve desire even when full sexual activity isn't feasible. Example: Laura, a mother of 2, found that scheduling short, playful, intimate moments helped maintain closeness with her partner, preventing long-term relational fatigue. Comment below, do you think kids enhanced or reduced intimacy in your relationship? Part 5: Age hormones and maintaining desire. Men. Testosterone declines slowly after 30-35, reducing spontaneous arousal. Erectile difficulty increases, but desire can remain intact with proper management, exercise, diet, stress reduction, and sometimes medication. Women. Estrogen and testosterone decline sharply at menopause, causing decreased vaginal lubrication and reduced libido. HRT, vaginal moisturizers, and an active sex life maintain sexual satisfaction. Science insight. A 2020 review in Frontiers in Psychology found that consistent sexual activity, positive attitudes, and openness to solutions predict sustained sexual satisfaction for both genders post-50. Subscribe if you want an actionable guide on maintaining sex drive and intimacy at any age. Part 6: Childhood experiences, masturbation, and sexual confidence. Childhood experiences shape adult sexual behavior. For example, boys caught masturbating and shamed may develop premature ejaculation issues or anxiety around sexual performance. Girls exposed to restrictive sexual messaging may struggle with desire or intimacy later in life. Practical solution: therapy, self-education, and mindful sexual practices can help adults reprogram unhealthy sexual conditioning. Resources like Sex Smart provide evidence-based guidance for overcoming early sexual conditioning. Part 7: Dating in the Modern Age, Challenges for High-Achieving Women. Modern dating introduces new difficulties. More high-achieving women are delaying relationships to focus on careers. Traditional male partners often feel intimidated by equally successful women. Online dating algorithms favor fast decisions, reducing the chance for compatible pairings. Practical advice: women should broaden their expectations, prioritize chemistry, shared values, and emotional compatibility over purely financial or educational criteria. If you're navigating modern dating challenges, leave a comment describing your experience. Your story could help others in the community. Part 8: Sexual attitudes, compatibility, and lifelong desire. Compatibility extends beyond libido. Shared life goals are critical for long-term satisfaction. Differences in lifestyle preferences, travel, adventure, leisure can affect intimacy. Scientific insight. According to studies in personal relationships, 2017, couples with aligned life goals report higher sexual and relational satisfaction, even in midlife. Practical takeaway: flexibility and communication can overcome mismatched expectations. High-achieving partners must negotiate roles to maintain harmony, sexual desire, and respect. Conclusion: solutions for a thriving sex life at any age. 1. Use it or lose it. Regular sexual activity maintains desire and function. 2. Seek solutions. HRT, moisturizers, medications, therapy, these aren't luxuries, they're tools for sexual health. 3. Mindset matters. Positive sexual attitudes strongly predict libido and satisfaction, often more than age or hormones. 4. Communicate. Life goals, desires, and childhood conditioning shape your sexual life. Talking openly avoids misunderstandings. 5. Adapt. High-achieving women and men can create partnerships where roles, finances, and ambition coexist without damaging intimacy. If this video helped you understand the hidden truths about sex, aging, and relationships, share, subscribe, and comment your biggest takeaway. Let's build a community where sex and intimacy at any age are openly discussed.